I'm here to talk to you about why your music sucks. And if you feel like you're stagnant as a music producer and you're not getting any better, and it's been weeks, months, or even years since you felt like you've made any progress, this video is specifically for you. And this is not casting shade or judgment to you whatsoever. I went through this exact same journey. In fact, I did things backwards, and I finally figured everything out. And I feel like I'm at least far enough on the other side to help you along and say, hey, no, this is the path that you need to go on. You're trying to do this, but this is not what you need to do. You need to do this over here. I'm going to break down everything that happens during the song writing process, from the songwriting all the way to the final production, getting your music heard. And then I'm going to break down where you're actually stuck at, where my opinion is. And so here we have the song. This is the song writing. This is just you and an acoustic guitar, you and a piano. That's there. And we're going to just draw a little circle around it, right? This is the core. This is the thing that really matters most. This is the thing in your head that you're trying to get out. Next, we have the next logical step, which is recording. I'm just going to draw another circle around that there. And then next we have producing. And then after producing, we have mixing. See how many steps I've gone before I even got to the mixing stage? It's crazy how far you actually go before you get a chance to mix. Next, we're going to go to mastering, which is the next step. And then beyond that, there's actually promotion, which most people kind of ignore, and they shouldn't. So this is the process of getting your song from an idea in your head to actually other people hearing your song. At the core is the song, the songwriting, and then recording, and then producing, and then mixing, and then mastering, and then promotion. And we're doing all of these jobs now. Like, this is something that if you write your own music and you're trying to get your own music out there, you're doing all of these jobs. And in a real way, it's a good thing because we're able to have full access and full control to our music. But in a real way, it's a bad thing because some people, what they do all day long is they mix. Like, that is all they do. They mix and they do nothing else. And they're going to be significantly better at it than you are. Now, here's the thing. I was watching a Colt Capperin video, and he said that sometimes he'll get stems in from other artists that they sound so good. His only thought is, how do I not screw this up? How do I take this and not screw this up? And I think what he said was absolutely genius, and it should apply to every step of the process. If you have a good song, when you go to record it, you should say, how do I not screw this up? And when you've got the recordings and you go to produce it and flesh it out, how do you say, how do I not screw this song up with producing? Same thing for mixing. The stem should sound so good that when you go to mix it, you say, how do I not screw this up? Same thing for mastering and same thing for promotion. When you get to the promotion stage, you should be like, this song is so stinking good. How do I not screw this up in the promotion stage so people can actually hear my music? If you're stagnant as a music producer and you feel like you haven't gone any farther, you need to go back to the song. The song is king. I was recently talking to a very good friend of mine, and he's a phenomenal songwriter, phenomenal producer. And the one thing that he just reminded me of constantly is the song is king, and there's just no getting around that. If you have a lackluster song, everything else is not gonna be fun. It's not. You're not going to be able to get a good recording if you don't have a good song. And you're not going to get any good sort of music production if the recordings aren't good and the song isn't good. The mixing isn't going to be good if the stems aren't good. And this is the problem. A lot of people are saying, how do I fix? Instead of, how do I start with something good? A lot of people come to me and they're like, hey, how do I fix my drums? Or how do I fix crappy vocal productions or vocal recordings? How do I fix this song? How do I fix? You're in the wrong spot and you need to start over. It's too late. You need to go back to the drawing board and get a good song. At the end of the day, our job is just to capture a performance. That's it. We want to capture the performance in the best way possible so that way other people can feel what we feel when we created that music. That's our goal. I was talking to the same producer friend, and he said, music production is just a vehicle. It's just a vehicle. The song is king. If you don't have a good song, you don't have anything else. Start with the song. Sorry for the lack of editing on this video. I just needed to get this out there, and I really needed to help you out on this. This is something that I really wish I would have learned years and years and years ago. And I think AI is probably going to be replacing a lot of jobs in the music industry, and you can click here, and I dive deep into that inside of that video. I think it's one of the best videos I've ever made on the channel, and I don't know why it's not getting a lot of views. A lot of you guys seem to love it in the comments, well, at least the ones that watched it. So have a fantastic day. Now, as always, go create some awesome, awesome music.